as we take a live look here, Jonathan. Oof. This is Pennsylvania on this cold Sunday morning. Jonathan mentioned,
colleague.
Yeah, your fellow colleague up there.
Yes.
In the form of a rodent. It is Groundhog Day. So, will we have 6 more weeks of winter, or is spring around the corner? Punxsutawney Phil will take his stance on winter weather. This is from Gobbler's Knob.
Our Gobbler's Knob Bureau.
Yeah, right, exactly. Our sister station. Typically, he's summoned from his tree stump just after 7 a.m. And, you know, this is all depending on whether he sees his own shadow or not. You can see there a big crowd has formed. Expected as well more people throughout this the next few minutes. Oh, looks like we have some sound. Too.
Somebody's cheering.
Now, here's the deal. Legend has it that if Phil sees his shadow, we will have 6 more weeks of winter. If he doesn't see a shadow, spring may be sooner than we think. And according to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, Phil's predictions have been about 40% right of the time. I was actually surprised by that stat.
That's greater than I would have thought.
I think that's pretty high, 40%. Yeah. But you have your own stats as well, right, Jay?
I know that this is the 139th Groundhog Day at Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, and 120 times or so of those 139, he's predicted big surprise, right? We have camera lights and all that stuff. He's seen his shadow, and he's predicted a longer winter, 6 more weeks of winter. So last time, 2019 that was the last time that he said we'd have an early spring. So maybe, right? We'll see.
Maybe. Okay.
Hopefully,
we'll see.
Keep our fingers crossed for my colleague there. So dry till Tuesday. Let's get into the real forecast. Dry till Tuesday. We've got some cooler weather today. Chilly for your Sunday. Things are going to warm up to near 60 for tomorrow as well as Tuesday. And then look at what comes on Wednesday, regardless of what Phil says. Looks like the potential of some wintry weather could be returning. Yes, we're going to get into that here in a moment. And maybe some of the stuff, at least the initial idea is that we really don't like ice potentially in the forecast. So that's something we'll be tracking very closely. Of course, any ice is always a big problem for driving and traveling. Speaking of ice, there's not much left on the Potomac and the Tidal Basin. That's some better news for you warmer weather lovers. We have had some milder weather as of late. The Earth Cam right now taking a beautiful look off of the Washington Monument. We're at 27, but feels like 18, a slug of some Canadian air, actually even kind of modified Arctic air moving in for today. That's why temperatures are going to be, about 10 to 15 degrees colder than they were yesterday. Winds at an east-northeast at 9 miles an hour. Temperatures all across the DMV are in the 20s to near 30 degrees. You work your way up into the mountains up toward Oakland, where we're in ski country here. That's around Wisp Ski Resort in Maryland. We're at 16, so that's at elevation. Even portions of the West Virginia Panhandle are sitting in the upper teens. Look at that wind chill at Oakland. We're at 1 below. Here at Martinsburg, we're at 19 on the wind chill, 18 in the district, 21 at Manassas, 17 at Leesburg. So get ready for a chilly morning if you have brunch plans, church plans, or anything out and about, maybe heading out to the DC Auto Show. Doppler radar is nice and clean and clear. It looks like it will be a quiet day for today. Some rain and snow showers up around St. Louis to Chicago could provide us with some extra clouds for today. Of course, your Groundhog Day around here. I think we have Potomac Phil also. He's going to be making his prognostication as well today. But about 40 degrees for today here. We'll see a little bit of sunshine in and out. Oh, here he is. Do we know what's happening? Do we have any information? Producer?
Oh, let's see.
They're pulling him out.
We are witnessing this with everybody else. There they are. See, this is the part I do not like, Jay.
He looks really.
When they bring
he looks
him
like he's like my dog when we try to take her out of her her kennel.
I mean, let him sleep. Let him rest.
Yeah, he's grabbing for dear life. Sheesh.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
The anticipation.
Again, this is from Gobbler's Knob. What is it? The 139th year of this?
139th celebration.
Okay.
All right. And they're dusting him off.
Right.
There,
oh.
And he's there.
Okay.
What do we see? Are they going to tell us?
Well, this is the photo op,
Yeah.
Got to take all the photos of Punxsutawney Phil. He looks good, though.
Yeah, he's still moving. It's good.
Nice and healthy.
So.
Okay, come on. Let's see. We're all awaiting. Will we have 6 more weeks of winter or an early spring?
Danette's our producer.
I'm hoping for an early spring. Look at this crowd.
Any news, Danette?
Here it is. The moment we've been all waiting for. All right. Will he see his shadow?
Take a deep breath. Get the straw off of him. And
Phil's made a choice.
Okay.
here we go.
My goodness.
They
The
pet him a little bit.
anticipation of this.
I've never watched the whole thing like this.
Right.
Wow, there's a
Okay, we don't want to miss the announcement. What is it?
lot going on.
Here we go. He's
Oh, here it
unscrolling.
is.
Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye.
Oh, my.
Now on this February 2nd, Punxsutawney Phil, the seer of seers, the prognosticator of all prognosticators, was awakened from his wintry nap at dawn on Gobbler's Knob. Phil looked to the skies and then, speaking in Groundhogese, directed the president to the proper scroll, which reads, "What a way to start a Sunday fun day. You always said you'd make it here one day. To this place, barely big enough to contain ya. To this sweet Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. We're all here with the elements combined, where Mother Nature meets Father Time. To hear the truth, are those gray skies? Only I know you can't trust AI. It's Groundhog Day, and maybe life is on a loop. But I miss my burrow. I miss my coop. So I'm headed back down.
All right.
There's a shadow up here. Get ready for 6 more weeks of winter this year.
Come on, Phil. We were hoping.
Phil, we were keeping our
a
fingers.
different
We were
prediction.
praying for the early spring, but it looks like, yes, 6,
All right.
you heard it there,
Well,
6
buckle
more
up.
weeks of winter. Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow today, and looks like a chilly day on the way for a Sunday, warm up for Monday, Tuesday, and then we're watching a mix, potentially Wednesday into Thursday.